Ever wondered why we say, I am running instead of I run? Well, it's all about the parts of speech in English. These parts of speech are the building blocks of language, serving as the framework for every sentence we speak or write. They give meaning to our words, allowing us to express our thoughts, emotions, and ideas clearly and effectively. From nouns to verbs, adjectives to adverbs, each plays a unique role in the structure of our language. So buckle up as we dive into the fascinating world of English parts of speech. First up, we have nouns, the name givers of our language. Nouns are the words that name a person, place, concept, or object. If you can point at it, think about it, or talk about it, it's likely a noun. Nouns come in different flavors too. Common nouns refer to general names for things like dog or city. Proper nouns, on the other hand, are specific names or titles like Rover or Paris. And then there are collective nouns, which refer to groups like band or flock. But wait, there's more. We also have countable and uncountable nouns, concrete nouns, abstract nouns, and even gerunds. Just remember, proper nouns always get a capital letter, while common nouns only get one at the start of a sentence. So whether it's a person, place, or thing, if it's got a name, it's likely a noun. Next, we have pronouns. These are the stand-ins for nouns. Pronouns step into the spotlight when we want to avoid repeating a noun, keeping our sentences fresh and engaging. Let's look at the sentence, Jane is going to Jane's party. Sounds a bit redundant, right? Now replace the second Jane with her and voila. Jane is going to her party. Much better. There's a wide range of pronouns out there. Personal pronouns like he, she, it, you, and e replace specific nouns. Demonstrative pronouns like this, that, these, and those point out specific things or people. Then we have interrogative pronouns such as who, whom, which, and what, which kickstart questions. And let's not forget reflexive pronouns like myself, yourself, herself, which refer back to the subject. So, next time you want to avoid repetition, consider using a pronoun. Now let's talk about adjectives. These are the words that paint a vivid picture in our minds. Adjectives are the seasoning in the dish of language. They add flavor and detail to our sentences by describing, identifying, or quantifying the nouns and pronouns. For instance, if we say the cat, it's a bit plain, isn't it? But if we say the fluffy black cat, it becomes more interesting and detailed. Adjectives can describe qualities like size, color, emotion, shape, taste, and many others. They can be used before a noun, as in a lovely day, or after a linking verb, as in the day is lovely. Moreover, adjectives can also be comparative or superlative, comparing two or more nouns. For example, she is taller than me, or he is the fastest runner. So remember, whether you're talking about a gigantic scary spider or a delicious creamy chocolate cake, it's the adjectives that bring your words to life. So, to make your language colorful and expressive, use adjectives. Moving on, we have verbs. These are the doers in our language. Verbs are the action words that animate our sentences, bringing them to life. Whether it's running, jumping, thinking, or just being, verbs are at the heart of every sentence. There are two main types of verbs: action verbs and non-action verbs. Action verbs, as the name suggests, express a physical or mental action. For example, she dances gracefully, or he thought about the problem. On the other hand, non-action verbs express a state of being or a condition. They don't involve any action per se. Examples include I am happy or they seem tired. Verbs can also change their form to express different tenses, moods, and voices. For instance, I write can become I wrote in the past tense, and I will write in the future tense. Remember, if there's action or a state of being, there's a verb involved. We've covered half the parts of speech. Now let's quickly go through the rest. First up, adverbs. These are the words that modify verbs, adjectives, and even other adverbs. They tell us how, when, where, and to what extent something happens. For example, in the sentence, she runs quickly, quickly is the adverb modifying the verb runs. Next, we have prepositions. These are words that show relationships between other words in a sentence. They often tell us where or when something happens. For instance, in the cat is on the table, on is the preposition showing the relationship between cat and table. Conjunctions are up next. These little words connect words, phrases, or clauses. They include words like and, but, or, so, because, and although. For example, in the sentence, I like tea, but I love coffee, but is the conjunction. Finally, we have interjections. These are words or phrases that express strong emotions or reactions. They're often followed by an exclamation point. Words like wow, ouch, or oh no are all interjections. For example, in wow, that's amazing, wow is the interjection expressing surprise or admiration. And that's all 8 parts of speech. Each plays a unique role in our sentences, helping us express our thoughts, feelings, and ideas as clearly and effectively as possible. So, we've journeyed through the 8 parts of speech in English. We've learned that nouns are the names we give to people, places, and things. We've discovered that pronouns take the place of these nouns to avoid repetition. We've explored adjectives, the words that add color and detail to our nouns, painting a vivid picture in our minds. We've also dived into the world of verbs, the dynamic words that express action or states of being. And we've even dipped into the remaining parts of speech, each playing a crucial role in the structure and meaning of our sentences. Remember, the beauty of language lies in its complexity and versatility. These 8 parts of speech are the building blocks of English, providing structure and clarity while allowing for creativity and expression. So next time you're reading or writing in English, see if you can spot these parts of speech. Happy learning!